What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a great day. I decided to run a few games off stream the other day to try and get some good content for you guys on YouTube and hopefully put together another little commentary slash tutorial video, and I think we might have accomplished that. So I decided to run Wraith, and she worked out really well for this game. I don't know if this was a scrim or what, but this whole game was absolutely insane, especially the end game. So I'll be going over a few things on this video, mainly how to drop 4K damage games, along with how to take some fights and positioning as well. But I really hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure to check the description for all my info. Drop a like and a sub if you enjoy the content, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. So first off, most of my commentary videos I talk about landing capital. The reason I enjoy capital so much is it's really high risk, high reward. There's a lot of potential for loot and kills. I know it's not always the easiest to make it out, but if you're able to, it's very worth it. I usually land a middle building, but it's always getting contested, so I land a little off to the side to make sure I get enough loot before I start fighting. After I find enough loot, I try to take over 4-story because you have a bird's eye view of all the capital, and that high ground is really important for picking damage. I also try to play off my teammate because I know we're already at a disadvantage only being 2 players, so I'm aggressive, but I'm not too aggressive these whole first couple fights. One of the most important things when getting a 4K damage game is using a loadout that you're very familiar with. Me personally, I enjoy R99 and Prowler. I like to play really aggressive, so this loadout just fits my playstyle really well. And I also have a really good feel of the recoil on these guns, so even though they're not considered long-range weapons, I can still use them to do damage at certain distances. So again, it's all about what loadouts you're most comfortable with, and it's definitely possible to drop high damage games with a variety of different weapons: snipers, ARs, pistols, wingman in general. So feel free to use guns that you specifically are most comfortable with. Map knowledge is always going to be extremely important when it comes to positioning yourself properly in a fight. So in that fight specifically, I realized that the little bit of high ground that they had on me put me at a pretty big disadvantage. So I decided to get behind some natural cover and ult and put myself at the same level as them. And then from there, I'm able to use all the natural cover inside those little buildings and kind of pick damage and separate them, so we're able to get a pretty easy squad wipe. Being on the right side of the third party is really important when farming damage. You're basically able to poke damage when you're not getting focused, and that's really huge if you're going for a high damage game. So that's when range comes into play. If you enjoy using snipers or ARs with scopes, you'll be at a pretty big advantage if you're on the right side of a third party. Wraith also is really great for high kill games and high damage because her port is awesome for pushing fights or even getting out of them if you put yourself into a sticky situation. So this whole end game was really important for getting the 4K. I decided to rotate early and take the ultimate high ground, and holding that high ground was extremely important because this is when I was able to poke at pretty much every team in the server and farm a ton of damage. Winning the game was really important to me, so I tried my best not to fully commit to any fights unless I had my ability or my ult in case I needed to get out of there. But once we have to rotate, I hug the storm and I keep high ground until we're able to get some pretty big knocks that we can capitalize on. And there it is. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys get something out of these tips that I'm doing. If you enjoy it, please let me know. I definitely want to do some more. Feel free to check out the description. I have a ton of info in there for my live streams and my socials, and I hope you guys have a great day.